key to being at peace in relationships, and this goes for any type of relationships like romantic or friendships, is that instead of making promises with people, start making promises with yourself. Instead of making promises with people, promise me you'll never leave me, promise me you'll be there for me forever, promise me you're never gonna change, promise me you're never gonna leave. Instead of making promises with people and with your relationships, because you can never control anything or anyone other than yourself, and you can never control anyone's words or actions towards you, no matter how much promises you make. So depending on someone or depending on someone's promises to you will make you very anxious and will make you very dependent. Start making promises with yourself. Start making promises that no matter what happens with them, you are going to be okay. I promise myself that if I'm ever not happy, I'm gonna leave. I promise myself that if I'm ever disrespected, I'm gonna leave. I promise myself that if they ever cross my boundaries, I'm gonna leave. Like, start making promises with yourself and stop depending so much on the promises that you make with other people in order to feel at peace and in order to be happy. If you base your happiness and if you depend your happiness on someone else's promises to you, then whenever they break them, your happiness is going to end. And so your emotional stability and your happiness depends on someone else's words or someone else's action. And if you want to have control of your actions and if you want to have control of your emotions all the time, then start making promises with yourself. And instead of keeping promises with other people, keep promises with yourself. At the end of the day, you're the only person that you can control and you're the only person that you can truly trust. So instead of working on the trust that you have with people, start working on the trust that you have with yourself. I promise myself that if these friends stop inviting me or stop including me or make me feel left out or make me question myself or make me question my worth, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to stay. I promise that if I get cheated on, if I get disrespected, if I get misled, if I'm ever not happy, if I'm anxious all the time, if I'm not at peace, I'm going to leave. I promise myself that I will stand up for myself. I promise myself that I will defend myself. Start making promises with yourself. And now you will experience relationships from a place of love and from a place of genuine appreciation instead of attachment, because you don't depend on them anymore to be happy.